I'm gonna be a bull today. And so I'm gonna go over macro and what's happening on-chain analytics, all right? First, please like, subscribe, check us down below for our CT Club where you get our trade alerts, portfolio, and you see how we are handling this bear market, which is really tough, but I think we got a handle on it. All right, so check this out. Egon von Greiser, I probably butchered his name, on Twitter says, when Paul Volcker was raising rates, the US public debt was below $900 billion. Not the current 30 trillion, which is 30 something times more than back when Paul Volcker was Fed president. $30 trillion, okay? So the US deficit to GDP level was only 2% back then. And keep in mind, this is the 80s when he rose interest rates up to like 17, 18%. Okay, today, the debt to GDP in the US is over 125%. And the debt deficit ratio is approaching 7%. So why did I just read that off? Well, first off, this is going to create massive monetary inflation. Okay, they're going to print so much currency because think about it this way. The ECB decided just not too long ago to raise interest rates to 0% in Germany. Okay, 0%, and they're going to conquer inflation. None of these people are conquering inflation. All right, this is all a joke. This is only going to get worse. The debt to GDP is also going to get worse, and also monetary inflation, which means the Fed is going to be printing so much currency. They're gonna try to trick people and saying, no, you know what? We're gonna raise interest rates. We're gonna raise it by 1%. Yeah, that's gonna take away the 9% inflation that the U.S. is experiencing now. No way, it's going to get worse, and Bitcoin thrives with that, okay? Okay, let's move on to some on-chain analytics, all right? Well, actually, let's move on to some historical data. So I'm going to go over the 3 largest Bitcoin capitulation events, all right? This are November 28th to December 7th, 2018. There was 841,000 Bitcoin that changed hands, all right? People panicked, changed hands, okay? When people panic, it goes from weak hands to strong hands. Okay, March 12th through the 21st, 2020, 952,000 Bitcoin, all right, was traded hands. That means 952,000 Bitcoin from weak hands to stronger hands. This one, you're not going to believe this. This is why I'm bullish, okay? June 14th to the 23rd, 2022, 1,060,000 Bitcoin traded hands from these weak hands that got obliterated, leverage traders, whatever, Three Arrows Capital, Celsius, you know, Terra, you name it. They got obliterated, and that a lot of people had to you know, get margin called and all that other stuff. That helped trade hands from weaker hands or over leveraged hands or irresponsible hands to people that are a lot stronger than them, okay? And so that is the largest capitulation event in over 10 years. So that is really bullish, okay? Those mark the bottom, guys. Okay, lastly, there has been 10,113 Bitcoin that had been taken off exchanges. That is $229 million at current prices, taken off exchanges and put into cold storage, hardware wallets, whatever. And that's big money stacking their sats, all right? So that's my bullish news. I really think that we are not going to see $10,000. We might revisit the lows of this, what we just experienced, maybe 18,000, 19,000. I don't think we're going to go much lower than that. And these are some of the main reasons for that. Anyways, that's all I have today. Please like, subscribe, and I will talk to you soon.